Hello and welcome to this short presentation about the Bitflow Referral Partner proposition. My name's Gary Robertson and I will be your host for the next few moments. This should be a very exciting presentation that shares with you a great way in which you can generate some extra money working alongside Bitflow. But who are Bitflow? Well, in the simplest terms, Bitflow are involved in the crypto transactions business. So what they actually do is they help business owners to accept crypto transactions. Now, this may sound quite complicated, but most people, including you, have been using digital payments for many, many years now. You go online, you buy something, you use your credit card or your debit card. You go in store, you tap with your credit card, debit card, crikey jings, you use your phone or your watch these days. Digital payments are normal, but what actually happens here with Bitflow is they enable merchants, businesses, to accept crypto transactions. And this is really quite important as you go through this presentation to understand in that, first of all, one key thing that's really important is when somebody accepts a crypto transaction payment, it's actually cheaper for them than if they accept a debit card payment. And there's a word called fiat. So what actually happens with Bitflow is people would go in and they would pay with crypto, but it gets converted from crypto to fiat, which is cash to the normal person, and then paid into the merchant's bank account. And when we look at this flow here, just to simplify things, what actually happens is somebody goes into a merchant store, whether it be online or maybe in premise, and they buy something. Now, with Bitflow, they can buy using their crypto wallets. So they buy with their crypto wallets, the merchant gets exactly the price they should do, that transaction is settled instantly, and then the crypto is converted into fiat and then into the merchant's bank account. So for cash flow purposes, the merchant gets their money nice and quick, and there's no downside to them whatsoever. And Bitflow are actually in position right now to scale beyond limits. You know, it takes a lot of time, a lot of money, with a lot of skills to create a digital payment processing platform like this. And the great thing is everything is now ready for this massive uptake of people accepting crypto transactions. And when we look at this platform that's been created in terms of security protocols, everything's safe, everything is secure, and everything is being used and tried and tested. So you have nothing to worry about security protocols. And this is why I think this is a very exciting opportunity. Did you know that there are over 820 million crypto wallets around the world? So lots of people have got crypto within these wallets. Some people, they actually buy crypto for investment, whilst a lot of people also use it to do everyday transactions. But there is a problem. And that problem is that there are only around 30,000 merchants globally accepting digital payments with crypto. And that's where Bitflow comes in, and that's where you come in. Do you see there's a massive opportunity here? 820 million crypto wallets, only 30,000 or thereabouts merchants around the world accepting crypto. So for you, this is an amazing opportunity. For the merchant, they need to understand this concept called the invisible shopper. Now, the invisible shopper is somebody with one of those crypto wallets that goes online or in store or whatever, and they want to spend their crypto, but they find out that the merchant does not have the facility to accept it. Now, the crypto problem here will never ever be fixed unless the merchant can accept crypto payments, because the invisible shopper doesn't tell the merchant that they try to spend their crypto with them. The merchant doesn't hear or see anything. They don't even know that they've lost business. But what if their competitors are now positioned to accept crypto transactions? Maybe they're losing customers and they don't even know why. And when it comes to the merchants, this is really important for you if you're looking to make some money. This isn't like selling anything. It's like referring something. Have you ever referred a good book, a good film, or a good restaurant? Of course you have. Did you get paid for those referrals? Unlikely. With this, you can actually refer businesses in your area or globally to Bitflow. They can become a transacting merchant for free, so they don't have to pay to get this facility, and then they can go ahead and start accepting crypto transactions. So think about this. You're referring a product that's needed for free. You're not actually selling anything. You are effectively referring things. And then there's this wave of look at all those cryptos inside that wave. There's a wave of these people with those crypto wallets looking to spend their crypto. It's not a wave, it's a tsunami. It's on its way, and it's on its way right now. And you could ride that crypto payment wave. How exciting is that? And for the merchant, look, they can advertise to the world that they can now accept crypto. Bitflow actually gives marketing materials for the merchant to use to say, hey, we're now accepting crypto. You can help people, businesses, merchants in your area, and they pay nothing to get that help. But they have something. But what do you get? And this is my favorite radio station. What's in it for me? WIIFM. Think of this in a nice, logical way. You refer merchants to Bitflow. That merchant starts transacting. Every time they transact, you get paid a percentage of that transaction fee. There's no limit to the amount of merchants you can bring on board, and there's no limit to the amount of money you can earn through these commissions. But what would those extra commissions mean for you? Maybe you could have all of your bills paid every month. That'd be quite nice, bearing in mind today's current global economic problems. Or what about having all of your debts paid off? Imagine just for a moment you have no debts. How would you feel? And paying off debt is easy. And I like to use this example. If somebody has a $10,000 pound or euro credit card debt, normally their minimum monthly payment is around $237 pounds or euros. It would take them 37 years to pay off that debt. You see, the banks want you to pay little amounts because they keep you in debt for longer, so they earn more interest. But if that person was able to pay just $100, pounds or euros more per month, i.e. $337, that takes that payment period down to just under 6 years. And if they could pay another $100, pounds or euros, taking it to 437, they could pay off that debt in under 3 years, from 37 years to 3 years. But why don't they do it right now? They don't do it right now because they don't have enough disposable income. But I'm going to put it to you here with Bitflow. Not only can you pay your bills each month, not only can you actually become debt free, you can actually start to buy things for cash. Go and buy a car, go and take your family on a nice holiday. Treat yourselves to the luxuries in life without worrying about things. And I remember somebody once told me something really quite funny. Most people go into a restaurant and they read the menu from right to left. So they look at the price, then they look at the food. Forget all of that nonsense. Become mortgage free. How about that? How exciting would it be to have your home paid for, literally no debt? And if you do have a job, maybe you don't want to work for that boss anymore. Maybe you sack the boss. Or if you have a business, and we do know that whilst people think they are business owners, the fact of the matter is that their business owns them. Maybe you're earning enough money through your Bitflow partner position that you actually just decide, you know what, I'm sick and tired of the stresses and the strains associated with running a business. I'm going to enjoy my repeating income from Bitflow. And for those ambitious people, you really can achieve time freedom. You really can achieve financial freedom. It really is up to you. And here's an example I want to share with you just very quickly. This is a Bitflow referral partner. You can see that they've got 22 merchants on the system that are actively transacting. You can see that they've earned around about $62,000 in commission. Now, that will keep going up because as those 22 merchants continue to transact, that partner will continue to get paid. As that partner introduces more merchants onto the system, they will get paid more. So this is like the golden goose. Keep laying the golden eggs. The more people you refer, the more people you get paid. It's nice and simple. So there's two ways in which you can actually build your business. One is you become a referral partner, you go and introduce merchants, and you get paid a percentage of their transactions. Now, this is not a multi-level marketing business, but there is actually an opportunity to add one layer of a team. So you can go away and find others that might like to earn some extra money. And every time they get a merchant that transacts, they get paid exactly the same way as you do. But you also earn an override payment on all of the transactions in your team. Now, that can be very exciting indeed. I don't know if you've ever heard of the compound effect of doing something positively over a period of time, or the slight edge principles. If you just do a little bit, a little bit, a little bit in the right direction, keep bringing on merchants, they start transaction, bring on more merchants, they keep transacting. Maybe somebody joins your team, they bring on merchants. What actually happens through the passage of time is you can actually experience what we call exponential growth. Your income starts growing out of your control. How exciting would that be? Remember the tsunami. Remember the wave. Remember the 820 million crypto wallets out there. Remember that there aren't enough merchants. This is truly an exciting time. And what really is fantastic right now is that you can join as a Bitflow referral partner for free. You get all of the training, all of the support, all of the marketing materials. You get access to our community area where you get peer-to-peer support and support from our head office. There literally is no reason why you don't become a Bitflow partner, where you can start to earn money on your terms. You do what you want when you want. Bitflow is not your boss. There is no hierarchy. Bitflow and you are partners in this proposition together. And that really creates that classic win-win, doesn't it? And I'm going to urge you to build a better tomorrow today. You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out, and expecting a different result. If you make the change, if you join Bitflow as a referral partner and you go away and get merchants, Bitflow will always meet you on the other side of the bridge. So imagine you're on one side of the bridge and they're on the other side of the bridge. They will always meet you halfway. They will always support you. So I'm going to conclude this presentation right now by suggesting go to www.getbitflow.com, register as a referral partner, get into the community, get through the training, and start improving your future today.